What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Wednesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content. So thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Cheers. It's sunny. Get me tan a little bit. It's coming back a little bit, innit? You know, like a tiny little bit. A little bit, innit? Like, I can see myself. It's coming, mate. Makes you happy when you're feeling better. I know it's a little bit vanity. Feeling better because you're looking better. A little bit vain, but it's okay. It's okay. As long as you're feeling better, as long as you're happy, as long as you're smiling, who gives a... Yeah? This morning, 12 hours ago, Cointelegraph kindly reminded us all that the Bank of International Settlements and World Bank had released a new document. Link should be in the description to the Cointelegraph, which you can click issued and it will take you to the original. But we're going to read the lowdown. Just click the original. It's going to take you to that page, the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements, and then full PDFs there. Whack that, download it. I've just put it in Telegram. Well, join the Telegram as well. It's already in there. See, exclusives, mate. So, the World Bank digs deeper into DLT for financial inclusion, fintech. Yeah, what we all know is happening. What all the intelligent people who've actually thought about it, that all the banks are going into DLT eventually. Financial institutions all over the world are increasingly experimenting with emerging technologies like blockchain to streamline payment systems and achieve financial inclusion. In a new study, the World Bank has once again emphasized blockchain's potential for financial inclusion. Issued by the International Settlements on April the 14th, it's only yesterday, the new report from the World Bank Group on payment aspects of financial inclusion in the fintech era outlines a wide number of crypto and blockchain related concepts like stable coins, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. In the 70-page report, the bank provided a detailed overview of selected advances in technology that are considered to be the most relevant to payments, as well as described their applications and associated risks. Extended version of 2016 PAFI report. The new report reiterates and enhances the guidance developed in the report on payment aspects of financial inclusion, the PAFI, issued by the World Bank. You can also click that issued to go and find that. Issued by the World Bank in collaboration with Committee on Payments in Market Infrastructure, CPMI. Basically, the latest report sets out fintech's focus key aspects, putting them in the context of the general guidance, which was formulated in tech-neutral way. Now, if we dig deeper into this, right, because it's going on about all the stable coin, this coin, that coin, CBDC, blah blah blah, and the main takeaway from it is in the actual document itself. Open with the drive. Power of the drive. Guys, it's all about community. It's all about interoperability, building a network of networks. We know this. Where's that community gone? All about the community. Where the bleeding hell's that just gone? I've actually just lost that fucking link now. Wounded at that. Because it was going on about community. So they've come together and formed a community. You know, it sounds a little bit like the Linux Foundation or the W3C members page or the Hyperledger Consortium. This consortium, that consortium, this community, that community. They're all in bed together, guys. How much more evidence do we actually need of them all legitimately being in bed together? Because they are. They've all planned it. Central Bank of England states, what's this? 4 hours ago. France's CBDC. The Central Bank of England states that a national currency, digital. I'm sorry. Screenshot that, flip it, read it. So the Central Bank of England states that national currency digital can't be anonymous. Do you not mean digital national currency? Who writes this shit? Anyone can just contribute articles to this shit by the looks of it. We're just reading through some random dickhead's opinions at times, especially when it's not actually got his flaming name there. Where was the France one? It's all happening. And it's all happening in the back. France's CBDC test moves digital euro one step closer to reality. Lately, it seems that most major national banks are toying with the notion of a national digital currency. France is conducting tests of its own now and could pave the way for a digital euro. Live long and hodl it. That is interesting. What will France's experiments involve? And how will they affect the crypto ecosystem? Is what is known so far. I'll tell you what they don't want to do. They don't want to release too much information, so they move the market too much. They don't want too much volatility. They don't want it flying before it needs to fly, because then it's just only just going to come crashing straight back down. The utility, the use cases, the actual decent amount of volume needs to be there. Needs to at least be ready to go, doesn't it? They can't just like flood a load of information. Then you've got an unregulated space and they're worried about insider trading. You can imagine it's a bit squeaky bum for them all. But according to a document published on March the 30th, the Bank of France is on the hunt for a central bank digital currency that can ease interbank settlements. Interbank, inside your own bank. Intrabank, I think, like, is between banks. I have to look that up. Don't quote me on that shit. To find one, the institution is called Europe's finest, inviting applicants, institutional or otherwise, to explore potential advantages of a CBDC. So they're looking for a solution. By July the 10th, the central bank will elect 10 CBDC-centric applications based on the decision on the innovative utility. Curiously, bank isn't pigeonholing the CBDC to blockchain alone, choosing instead to leave a door open for other technological solutions. The experiment's intentions are threefold. First, to illustrate how a CBDC could effectively complete interbank settlement. Secondly, to uncover additional advantages of digital currencies. And third, to understand the potential impact of one on the financial stability. The bank has painstakingly emphasised that the test is purely experimental and will continue in the long run. The project also won't be used commercially, finding usage with interbank transfers instead, with the broader intent of replacing legacy systems. It will, however, serve as a precedent in deeper investigation into digital euros, so a CBDC fix the Eurozone's lagging So, can the CBDC fix the Eurozone's lagging legacy systems, and what the wider implications on the cryptocurrency industry are? They're going to look at the pros and cons of a CBDC. That's a little interesting there. One fundamental aspect of a digital currency venture is utility. There are several classes of CBDC, including wholesale and resale. Each provides its own utility. Retail CBDCs are essentially digital fiat money, whereas issuance originates from a central bank. A wholesale CBDC, the kind targeted by the Bank of France, would act much the same as reserves held by central banks in primary interbank settlements. So, IBM XLM. IBM want to use XLM for internal network settlement between assets. They want to use XLM at first, apparently. Eventually, they'll probably just peg every asset to every asset inside your own network. But to start with, I think they're going to use XLM. This is highlighting that the central banks are going to use an internal digital currency to create for themselves that's wholesale for them and for the partners and the clients, and then the retail is going to use a retail CBDC that's basically just digital fiat. Interesting. A wholesale CBDC can bring benefits over the incumbent model, such as programmability. Programmability? That's a nice word, that. Programmability. Enablement of cross-border transactions, and be a stepping stone to a synthetic CBDC. Distribution of digital currency to the general public through an intermediary such as bank or e-money provider. While France's test centre on a wholesale iteration of CBDC, the notion of a forthcoming digital euro is inescapable. According to Hugo, some guy, the CEO and ex-co-founder of French institutional crypto exchange LGO, synthetic CBDCs are the next logical step for the financial system, as it is extremely important for the central bank to understand where its currency is and who owns it. Today, as it stands, it's almost impossible. That's a good point, that, because someone's telling me the other day, he's like, mate, your cryptos can be deleted. And then how can you prove you had it? I'm like, bro, please go and hack into a crypto blockchain, a ledger, or digital assets and delete them all. Do it, please. Show me it can be done. Prove blockchain can be hacked. They all say blockchain can't be hacked. I'm not a hacker. I trust the consensus that blockchain can't be hacked. You're trying to tell me it can be, and you can delete cryptos. Go fucking do it, dickhead. Or just come walking in the room saying you've got a big cock if you've only got a little pin, right? If you're telling me crypto can be deleted, you need to go and show me how. Otherwise, you just think and feel like it can be deleted. Oh, do you know what? I've got a feeling that crypto could be deleted, you know. Yeah, well, it can't, mate. Oh, no, but I feel like it can. Yeah, but it can't, mate. There's people who make it say it can't. Yeah, but I believe it can. Yeah, but you're just a fucking nobody who doesn't even know how to make a blockchain, doesn't even understand the algorithms and that, right? And has been programmed to react how you're reacting. So shut up, right? Shut your mouth, sit down, and sort your neck out. I come back, you didn't get that reply. I wanted to. I wanted to give him that kind of reply, but I didn't. I just said to him, like I said, well, at the end of the day, mate, I said, burn a £20 note and then prove to me you owned it. You want to talk about deleting money? Should we talk about deleting money? Read a £20 note. Just read it. I've got a note in my car. I've got a note in my car. The Bank of England promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £20. It says £5 on a fiver, says £10 on a tenner, says 50 on a fidder. Promise to pay the bearer £20. It's an IOU off the bank that they owe you £20 worth of value in a commodity or something. Burn that note and then go and try and tell the Bank of England you had an IOU of theirs and that they owe you 20 quid. So it could be like, well, where's the 20 quid, mate? It's like, oh, well, it got burnt. Got deleted. Crypto can be deleted. Mate, sort your neck out. Sort your neck out. We'll go and get some petrol. Find out what's happening with work. Ash, if you're watching this, get your ass in work, mate. You need some money, mate. But, yeah. Banks testing, trialling, using DLT. It's just a matter of time. Central banks, commercial banks, new banks, old banks, all banks. Any kind of banks, all the exchanges. It's just a matter of time, guys. So invest in the internet of value. Invest in yourself. Get happy. Live long and hodl. Enjoy the rest of your weeks. Thursday already. It's Wednesday already. Bank holiday does that to you. We're halfway through the week and midday today, guys. So, yeah, Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your week. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Give us a like and share it about if you don't mind. It helps get the videos out to other people. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There'll be more content. Try and do it daily, but occasionally I end up too busy. Yeah. Is what it is, boy. Patience, just gotta wait. Go and get them tans. Go and get them tans. If you're not in work today and you're locked down and that, get in the garden and get that tan, mate. Because I'll have one in a few weeks. I was debating going sunbed soon, and now I'm like, ooh, it's coming in. I'm not as white as I was a few weeks ago. Nothing wrong with being white. We're supposed to be white. It's just nice to have a little tan. You know the danger, guys. We love crypto, we love XRP, we love IoV, and we love you. Take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.